Hey guys, it's Rush. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel. This video today, we're covering the Street Fighter 6 new patch. This is the mini patch, not a new season patch. It's a small patch, changes to all characters post Capcom Cup leading up to the new season. So we'll look at pre-patch versus post-patch changes for Ken. So the first change on the list is to Ken's Stam medium kick. This is his kick target combo starter. It goes into a full target combo, easily hit confirmable, but whiffs against crouches at range, -5 on block, and if somebody's throwing out DI and you're using this, you will die in the neutral. It changes this move, so the initial scaling of 20% has been removed, so now there's no scaling from those first two hits. It's very nice, ups the damage. But I mentioned about it not being special cancelable, so it can be cancelled now, but only into Super Art, but it can be cancelled into any Super Art. Super Art 1, Super Art 2, Super Art 3. Only the first hit can be cancelled, and the hit confirm window on this is very tight. You have to be buffering super if you want to hit confirm that, but I believe it's used more as a DI counter and a whiff punish if you're going to use it in that way. Here is a DJ player doing drive impact after being hit by a fireball, and you can see that Stam medium kick. Whilst I was looking for the drive impact and I was buffering super, you can do it on reaction to DI as a counter. It will be very difficult. So I personally think doing Stam medium kick and just having that quarter circle back buffer, I think it's much easier to go from that into quarter circle back kick. So that works a bit better than the quarter circle forward. But obviously if you want max damage, you can go into level 3 as well. But a nice addition, it gives you more combo routing and it gives you a counter for DI when using Stam medium kick. The next change is to crouch heavy punch. This is now -7 on block, not -10, meaning its cancels are safer. So if I set the DJ to do drive impact after a blocked attack, if I now do step kick, I can recover from that situation. That was a guaranteed punish counter before. The same goes for heavy Jimmy kick. I can recover in time, so I don't have to immediately go the low shin kick to cancel into level 3 now, because that was punish counterable if you did just the heavy Jimmy kick. That makes it a lot better outside of the drive rush crouch heavy punch. That does mean now that if you do drive rush crouch heavy punch into heavy Jimmy kick, that doesn't trade with the 4-frame now, that outright beats it. You can see the counter hit. Crouch heavy punch drive gauge damage has increased from -5,000 to -6,000. So there's more damage now against the drive gauge on block. The next change is to Ken's DP from the run DP, and it says that the adjusted combo count increased for the first and second hit, making it harder to miss an airborne opponent on the second hit. Now, there are some struggles when going for run DP in certain situations, and if I'm honest, it's mostly when you do routes like this, which we will cover a little later in this video. So these routes have been buffed, but it's because of the OD Jimro kicks, which we'll talk about in the next change. But this change in isolation, the run DP, I've not seen specifically where the pickups have been improved. I'm trying to think of some examples where I got drops. I think the main one was punish counter stand heavy kick into run DP. At certain ranges, if it was a whiff punish, that could whiff. I haven't seen a change with it there. And I also haven't seen a change in this scenario. So if you got a drive impact punish counter, you do a neutral jump heavy kick, OD, Dragon Lash, run DP. That was one that sometimes dropped. That does feel somewhat more consistent. So I haven't dropped it yet. But I'm not sure. With this change, I haven't seen where the run DP in isolation, the pickups are better. But in the next change, which we'll talk about, the run DP in conjunction with the OD Jimmo kicks has been vastly improved. So OD Jimmo kicks, the active frames of the heavy kick follow-up, that second kick there, have gone up by 2 frames. So it was originally 4 frames active, it's now 6 frames active. And what this does is it allows for more consistent and higher juggles when you use this in combos, and it's vastly improved his comboing. I believe it's more mid-screen, especially after stand heavy kick, punish counter pickups, vastly different. And that could be related to the change to the run DP as well. So let me just show you some of the new routes you get. That route is a lot more easy to do now. These crouch heavy punch into oldie Jinrai juggles. I was looking at these from punish counter stand heavy kick before. They are hard to do. They were very, very hard to do in the previous patch. They are easier to do. They are easier to do now. If you want to go optimal, it's still tricky because you need the high oldie Jinrai juggle. But you can see the potential now. You get a lot more from them. In the corner, getting the follow-ups is a lot easier now with the oldie Jinrai. The only issue is it doesn't change this situation because the startup and the active frames of that first Jinrai kick, the oldie Jinrai, that is unchanged. It's only the follow-up, so it doesn't affect the corner Jinrai pickups. Those are the exact same. It also doesn't really affect a route like this because, again, that combo drops because of the medium Jinrai into the heavy follow-up. So the oldie Jinrai follow-up can maybe set you up better, but it's all about that second follow-up that's the issue there. So Ken's low kick after the Jinrai has been increased, the damage has been increased. It's gone from 500 damage now to 600 damage. And if you get a counter hit, so there you can see it counter hit and it landed for 720 damage. Again, this is the damage buff and then the counter hit additional damage. The knockdown has changed, so you have 4 additional frames of advantage. It was previously plus 28, it's now plus 32, and they can't back rise after being hit by the counter hit low kick. So that buffs the low follow-up. Whilst we have lost the counter hit conversion because you get a knockdown, you're now getting a restricted knockdown and more plus frames for pressure. So a forward dash now leaves you plus 13. And run stop leaves you plus 5. So those are good numbers for pressure there. Forward dash into stand heavy punch, that will be plus 9 on counter hit, plus 7 on regular hit. You will lose obviously to wake up drive parry, but those are some big numbers after that knockdown. And the final change is to Ken's Subart 2. So the damage has been increased specifically on counter hit and punish counter. So if I look at the numbers, previously it was 280 on counter hit, sorry, 2,800 counter hit, punish counter. Now gone up to 3,360. So regular Subart 2, regular hit. So in a combo, the increased damage doesn't apply. Now I think this is mainly for like punish counter situations. So the common example, the common punish we see is if DJ does a crouch medium kick. This is one of the many uses of this super art. If I get the dummy set to block. So that is -6 on block. And now as a raw punish tool, punish counter specifically, you get more damage. That's pretty nice. That is a significant buff. Raw whiff punishments, I don't feel we use it too much. It can be used as raw whiff punishment, but I don't think we use it too much like that. I try to. It's very difficult to use it in that way because it has no invincible frames. You will get a higher reward now for whiff punishment and punishment for this tool. Just as a completely random example, something that has lots of startup like a Engine Charge or Jamie Drink, something like that. Maybe you can snipe it out from range. And that's where the counter hit damage comes into play. And don't forget, it's still safe on block. So if you throw it out and they block the Super Art 2, it's still -5. So you don't get there's no punishes, even though it's -5. Nobody in the cast can punish it. So that's it for the video, guys. I think the changes are good. It makes Ken a little more stable in neutral regarding drive impact and some of the neutral tools. Stand, medium kick change is really nice. Crouch, heavy punch on block pressure is improved vastly. His OD Jinrai juggles and run DP are massively improved, so people will be able to tap into them a lot more now. But I think overall the Jinrai juggles, especially in the corner, are unchanged, so that's still going to be a pain in the butt. I'll try and find some more consistent juggles with the changes to the OD Jinrai in the corner in future videos. But yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased that we've got something at least to play with now. Some new character changes. That's my main issue with Ken in terms of playing him. He feels very stale, quite boring, not much change, whereas now he's got a lot more pressure and combo options. But I think Ken in himself is very, I feel like he's very unchanged. I'd have to compare him with the mini patch to the other characters to see how he's offset against them with the power levels, but I don't think he significantly gets stronger with these changes. Fireball still sucks. The Jinrai juggles in the corner still are very annoying. I don't think his damage overall changes. Again, run DP and OD Jinrai are only specific scenarios, so I think he'll get better pickups. But again, they're very specific. So let's see. I'm sure as we test him out, he will evolve and we'll find new tech with this new version of Ken. Thank you for watching, guys. Any questions, any queries, any finds you found with this new patch, this new Ken, then let us know. Let me know what you found. Take it easy, guys. Catch you in the next one. Take care.